Final Fantasy 15. Got us a fun little challenge we're going to do. Thanks to the dark blessing that are these loading screens, that'll give me enough time to tweet out I am doing this stream. First time doing this, and again, not very tech savvy, so I'll be right with you. Alright, hopefully that'll do it. And yeah, sorry if you can hear the vibration. Let me see if I can do something about that besides just straight up turning it off. But yeah, this is what I meant by dark blessing. Usually I hate the long loading screens, but it worked out in my favor that time. Okay. Not sure what's going on with Gladio. I don't remember what that buff means.
Had a good rest. Should be able to make some good time today.
So, unfortunately, before I can really get started, I'm going to need kind of a sound off to make sure I can be heard clearly. Because I've been playing around with the audio. There it is. I find that whenever I have the audio around 70 or so, I can be heard pretty good. But I'm waiting for the say-so. Matter of fact, let me go and check some other friends, just in case the tweet didn't go out. Well, I guess while we're waiting, as I've said before, started to try to use technology a bit more. So I have my Twitter set up to hopefully make it easier to send out when I'm streaming instead of having to do it one at a time. Hey, welcome to the stream. Didn't even see y'all sneak in. Let's see, who else? Welcome to the stream. Kaori. I think I need to send her one. Alright. Hey Rella. So how do I sound? Do I sound clear? Actually, hold on. I missed all this. Can you hear me? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's let's see. Master volume. I guess we'll start here. That's too low. All right, what about now? Can you hear me over what's going on in the background?
There's more dangerous things prowling about these days. If you're hankering to see the disc, you can't beat the outlook at Lestal. That's all well and good, but first we need to get there. It ain't exactly up the road. Huh. She's always so eager. I thought she might have been in.
All right, we'll fiddle with it for a little bit more, then I'll start. Because there's no point starting this thing and then I'm talking for like 2 hours or so straight and no one hears anything I'm saying. That'll be real annoying. Yeah, okay. So it's definitely something to do with this. All right.
Yeah, in your car she is. Yep. Who was I kidding?
Okay, Rella, since you're the official spokesperson of the chat room, can you hear me now clearly over what's going on? Ah, cool. Great. It is better. Good. Very good. So, it makes me wonder if I'm speaking through the... I'm using the really cheap PlayStation mic that comes with the system. It makes me wonder, since I'm speaking through that, does the master volume affect that too? That's what it makes me think. So, turn that up just a little bit. Music should be fine. Alright, hopefully that does it. Alright, one last thing. Preparations.
It's just y'all. What can I do you for?
Okay, so I've done this fight before, but I've learned some new things about it. In addition to that, I locked down that video for a particular reason. And so I decided to do it again, but make it public so anyone can watch it. I don't want to just...
These nasties here have been a real pain in the rear.
Yeah, I imagine, especially this one. I don't want to just delete it because I put a lot of work into it, and maybe I'll unprivate it, make it public, whatever, in the future. But as far as right here, right now, we're going to fight this thing.
Much obliged. Take care.
Cool thing about this The monster is so ginormous, it changes the entire map. Have to load in a brand new map just to fit it in.
Whoa! What is that? Whoa! Oh no! No way, dude! That's a turtle!
Look at the size of it. It's freaking huge.
Surprised Ignis didn't have anything to add on to that. So yeah, I know it's been a minute since you've seen the chocobos. For the most part, they're still the same. Made their colors, well, I feel like match the characters. Noctis would be black, but unfortunately there is no color for that. Prompto, of course, rocking the pink because why not? Ignis, green, Gladio, red. I think they all fit quite appropriately. That was weird. Thought Gladio's tripped or something for a second. So yeah, this thing is not particularly difficult. It's just the ultimate damage sponge. It can take a... I think the very first time I beat it, it took 2 or 3 in-game days to kill it. But here we are starting in the afternoon in-game. So I'm curious to see how long it's going to take to beat it this time. And of course their reactions to this are pretty great.
Dude, you can't be serious! Oh crap, you are!
That's not a beast. That's a mountain.
Perhaps this is one hunt we should reconsider. Noct, do you seriously mean to do this?
Not! Come on, man, not cool!
Well, I've heard of moving mountains. But taking one down? That's a twist.
Yep. Now, something else to know about this fight is, unfortunately, it is pretty much the camera demon's favorite fight. Like, the most damage I'm probably going to take is from doing stuff like that, fall damage.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
We just started. But yeah, the camera demon is pretty bad with this fight, as you can see.
Prompto, you're up! Oh, hi there, opening.
Something I like to do.
Gladio, do it!
Oh, this should be interesting.
Sorry to break this up.
Something I like to do whenever I'm falling from really high up, and if I have the tech bar filled by at least 1, I use that to break my fall, because you become invincible right as you activate it. I'll try to demonstrate that here in a second. Yeah, I'm actually getting hurt. I'm kind of surprised. We'll heal that up just a little bit.
Want some?
Prayers.
But like I said, there's something new I learned about this fight. I'm going to try to do it near the very end.
Prompto. Oh, hi there, opening.
We're going to try Overwhelm in just a second. See if that does anything.
Joker killed.
Duly noted.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to be. I'm okay, Ignis, don't worry.
Gotcha!
But yeah, if there's any creature
Prompto,
in this game to prove how bad the camera can be. If there's any creature in this game to prove how bad the camera can be, it's hands down the Adamantoise. There's no competition. No, it doesn't like being hit in the neck though. See, that's what I'm talking about. Most of the damage is just from falling. Try to get a different perspective.
Want some? Even our best still isn't good enough.
Get it, Ignis!
Yeah, see what I'm talking about. Noctis just hit the ground, but I took no damage. That's gonna come in handy a lot when I take on those other super dungeons.
Mercy!
No quarter.
Yeah, they can't even reach it. Oh, that reminds me. Let me see if I remember how to do this. I have Dawn Hammer on for when we go back to the super dungeons, but I think Impulse might actually help me knock this thing off balance.
Want some?
As crazy as that sounds.
Prompto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Hey Rilla, have you ever seen me fight this thing before? I honestly don't remember.
Want some?
Believe it or not, you can actually counterattack this thing. But I don't think we got his health low enough to do it.
Nervous then? What gave it away?
Yeah, never heard him say that before. Okay, so when I streamed it, you must not have been able to make it.
Gladio, do it!
Any last words?
I know.
But yeah, I remember, I believe I can help knock it off balance if I keep doing Impulse. So we'll try to save up for that. And keep warp striking this thing in the eye. Or dead center in the nose, that works too.
One shot.
Want some?
Lights on now.
Indeed. Something else I like to do is wait till the armature just about runs out, then do one last warp strike. Try to get the most out of it. Oh, okay.
Gladio!
Any last words?
Yeah, I wanted to start attacking me so I can show off that. Okay, so I can show off that really cool thing you can do. Like I said, right now it's pretty much just roaring at me.
Want some?
This is a good time to mention I've started playing again Final Fantasy, or Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. I really enjoyed it. The very first time I played it, it was pretty fun. Unfortunately, I lost all my data and had to start over. And that was right around when Zach showed up. Which is good, because if I waited any longer, I probably wouldn't have been able to have made Noctis as strong as I did in that game. Very proud of that, too. Oh, there's the camera demon. Yep, there it goes.
Any last words?
I'm actually surprised we're doing this much damage. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it is. Because it's still the same day. And that's like, what, 10% health? Give or take. Yeah, right in the cheek. Try these out. Oh yeah, these might be better. Cool thing about these daggers, I was gonna wait to show them off, but I guess I'll do it now. In one of the past videos I did, okay, that's fine. One of the last videos I did, I got these daggers. I was gonna show them to you, but it won't let me. Oh, wait a minute, I think I know why. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, those are the same daggers, or Kukris, from Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive. I actually liked that movie. Didn't understand what was going on at first when I first saw it, because I saw that movie first and then much later got Final Fantasy 15, but I enjoyed the movie. And I actually recommend anyone who's interested in the game go and watch it. But yeah, I'm really proud to have these. They help out Noctis a lot, especially with his MP, which is incredibly important. Alright, let's see what it's going to do. Because I haven't fought this thing in over a year, I think. No, just look at me. Alright, I can live with that.
Gladio!
Any last words?
Are we even making a dent in this thing?
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Doesn't look good.
Now, we're fine, guys. Don't worry. We've beaten this before, remember? I think they just forgot. Okay, are you going to start attacking me now?
Pronto, you're up.
So we can actually start showing off some cool
opening.
stuff? Thinking I should probably unlock Pronto's Trigger Happy. It looks pretty cool. The very first time I used it is when I was fighting Aranea. And Pronto just goes completely nuts, dual wielding pistols.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Up, camera demon. Calm down. Ah, and I couldn't see how close I was to the ground. So yeah, it begins. I think that was Ignis's little healing ability I gave him. Real happy about that too. I just wanted to get up here near the eye while I attack it.
Any last words?
I'm getting the criticals for these a lot, not that I'm complaining. Nah, I don't think that one reached. I think somehow Gladio missed this gigantic thing. I wouldn't think it was possible, but I honestly think he somehow missed the Adamantoid. That's a whole nother level of skill.
Want some?
There we go. Oh, I'm inside the Adamantoid. There we go. Alright, I just keep poking you in the eye until you want to cooperate. Oh, excuse me, I should probably also mention this. When I was planning to live stream playing through Final Fantasy 15, but I ultimately decided against it because of the Royal Edition. So I thought that meant, well, I'd have to buy the entire game all over again to do that, so I guess I'm not going to bother. And besides, plenty of other people already did it. Turns out that's not the case. If you already have Final Fantasy 15, I can get the Royal Edition for like $15, I think, something like that. And I actually plan to do it after I secure the money I need for another game that I want to get. But yeah, I'm still going to play through this. Of course, there's going to be some compromises. For example, I do not think I'm going to start completely over. I think I'm just going to do New Game Plus. And something I kind of like is that even though I'm level 100, I still cannot one-shot most things, even with a Warp Strike. And that, to me, that's a good thing, because that means I have the advantage of playing the game super powerful, but not to the point where it's boring, where I'm just Warp Shot kill, Warp Strike kill, Warp Strike kill, Warp Strike kill, you know, super boring. So I am kind of happy about that. Alright, you're up, Gladio. Try not to miss this time. Miss the giant turtle. Yeah, there we go. I want him to get 2 hits, not just one. Alright, where's your eye? Camera demon. Oh yeah, those are all good. Nope, that one kind of missed, but that's fine. Still did good damage. And I was wrong. When I was hitting with the daggers, the reason why it looked like I was doing what I was doing was because it was moving the same time I was hitting it. And yeah, the daggers do hit faster than the sword, but the sword still seems to be doing the most damage. Or at least more damage than the daggers. I'll try the greatsword. I have very low hope for this thing though. It's not really meant to be used in midair.
Any last words?
Nice. Alright.
Want some?
Alright, Kaori, when you do eventually watch this, I just got your message. Yeah, see, it's barely letting me stay up. So, back to the Ultima Blade, which is fine by me. And on that note, I also want to mention, I hope they do Noctis proper justice in Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. I might just call it DFFOO from now on, just save my breath a little bit. Yeah, really, it is too big for the camera. The Adamantoids, though, I can kind of understand, because, I mean, come on, look at this thing. But no, the camera demon just has a ball at some point. especially true with the Adamantoids, but again, I can kind of forgive it, given the circumstance. But the camera should...
Is Pronto alright? He's a big boy. He'll be fine.
Yeah. But the camera definitely should be better than it is. And I do like the little friendly banter that they do. Because so far, what they've been saying, they've only ever said in this fight, with a few exceptions, like Ignis telling Noctis to be careful. He's like, yeah, I know. But for the most part, they've only been saying things that happen in this
Any
fight.
last words?
Hey, cool.
One shot.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Well, I would if I had the armor, so I guess I'll just have to make do. That's plenty of time. At least I hope it is. It should be. I think we'll make it. Yeah, there we go. That'll work.
You're done for.
Almost.
Hell yeah!
There we go. Something about those missions, make sure any chance you get to do them, you do them, because they give you a lot of AP. Like, I believe one mission I did gave me somewhere between 25 and 40. I don't remember the exact number, but it was a lot.
Gladio, do it!
Any last words?
I also know, at least I think I know, it's been a while since I've checked, but I believe I can get them the ability to break their limit so they can do over 9,999 damage. But that's something I'm gonna have to work on. Of course, when I get it, I'm gonna give it to Noctis first. You know what? While we're here, why not? Let's see. I don't think it's here. I'll keep it brief. Just use this as an example to show you some of the abilities I have. This one's right here is amazing. I love this ability. Impervious. It makes Noctis almost invincible. Break limit on link strike damage. Yeah, it's something like that, but I don't remember where exactly it is. It's starting to get night out. Thankfully, the demons don't show up when we're fighting this thing. Even they know better. Oh, that's a cool shot. Another thing, the reason why you see me going way far away for Warp Strike is because the farther away I am, the more damage it does. Okay, good. It's finally starting to do it. So yeah, I obviously couldn't block that attack, so I was in midair.
Good.
Now we're doing fine. We even knocked it off balance once. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stay on the ground a little bit to see if I can get that that counter. Because sometimes Noctis will just do his basic counter, and then he has one cinematic counter he only does for this fight, and I've only been able to make him do it one time. So I'm really hoping I can get it to happen again. Come on, Adamantoids, I know you want to squish me.
Want to team up? Stay close.
Got it.
Yeah, well, you try to stay close. Alright. Is that it? Nope, that's the roar. Okay, I'm gonna poke it in the eye a little bit. Give it some incentive. And apparently I messed up that side of the face.
One shot.
I think the right side is still fine, so we'll try to target that next. Actually, no, I think his whole face is messed up. I can't see too much dust. Yeah, that was his basic counter. maybe he'll do it at a certain health percentage. Well, at least it's starting to attack us now. It's starting to take us seriously. Yeah, its entire face is messed up, so that's good. That means we broke its face.
Gladio, do it!
Shut up! Any last words?
Yeah, all up in it. Yeah, thank God for the black cloak. I definitely didn't know where it was.
Back me up!
Uh-huh.
Let's aim for the tusk. I don't know if I can break those. I assume I can, but I mean break them off. Alright, camera demon, that's enough. Nope, still basic counter. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna have to get out from under this thing because I cannot see. There we go. And that's the roar.
Gladio!
Any last words? Want some?
Alright. I'm gonna wait for one more counter attack. Then I'm gonna use the armiger.
Want some?
Alright, then. I wonder if the Royal Edition they fixed the camera. Probably not. But some of the things they did add are pretty neat. Hey, thanks, Luna. Glad you can make it. Got hit. I was trying to block it, no animation. And I don't want to summon just yet. I don't want them showing up at all right now.
No, thanks.
Because that might mess up
Watch yourself, Noct.
the ending I'm trying to do here.
Want some?
So you know it's bad when I'm taking more damage than the peanut gallery here.
Gotcha! Gladio, do it!
Any last words?
Alright, Luna, well, when you come back and check this, thanks for dropping by. I'm ready for you. So yeah, look how much headway we've made. I think I can break this thing's chin. That or I'm thinking of Monster Hunter. I don't remember.
Say your prayers.
But that's what I'm going for.
Want some?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should explain what I said earlier when I said something like thank God for the black cloak. Or black hood. That is probably my favorite, yeah, black hood. Probably my favorite equipment in the entire game. because of what it does. An accessory exclusive for Noctis. The wearer automatically evades attacks. So basically, I can run around without having to hold down the square button, and Noctis will almost always dodge and or be ready to counter an attack. Just for the sake of countering, I'll hold down the square button anyway. But as far as dodging is concerned, he will do that on his own.
Finally.
Apologies.
But it doesn't affect every attack. Some attacks still get through no matter what. But I still find it incredibly handy.
Any last words?
And let me tell you, it was the right pain in the butt to get. Yeah, see, like right there when it says parry, Noctis automatically blocked even though I wasn't in control of him. I think that might have been because of the black hood. And that's another reason why I don't want to start completely over, because I don't want to have to get that thing again after the very first time. And if you really in the mood to hate yourself, go try to get the black hood on your own. And if you can't, look up a video on how to do it. Oh my goodness. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, that's weird.
Our best still isn't good enough.
Not with that attitude, it isn't.
Yeah, really. I blocked it, or at least I tried to, but it didn't register. Because I didn't get hurt either, but it didn't give me the chance to counter it. Alright. Away from the lower's big fat head. By the way, what I'm using right now is the air step. Again, a very fun and useful ability for Noctis. Every time I attack this thing's face and it does that, I feel like I'm about to get eaten. Yeah, you go get him, Gladio. You run after that giant turtle. Like I said, I do plan, that was odd, I do plan to release, or make public the other video I made in the off chance that I don't get that really cool cinematic attack. Because I honestly don't know how to trigger it. All I know is I blocked and countered his attack and then it started. It was really cool. So, again, hope I can get it this time. Yeah, I'm not. Ah, I could have blocked that. I didn't know I was that close to the ground. Curse you, camera demon. That was weird. 0 damage. Wonder what that was from.
Not.
Yep.
Yeah, don't mind me. Just dancing on the clouds.
Gladio.
Any last words?
Oh, Gladio missed again. That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, like that right there? I wasn't holding down the square button. Noctis automatically dodged that. That was kind of cool, but not the one I wanted.
You're done for.
I'm not even going to bother doing the Omega Chain. One is because it seems very fickle. And two, I don't think it'd be very effective against this thing, despite its entire body being a hitbox. Okay. Sorry, throat's getting dry.
Want some?
Gladio, do it. Nice guy.
Any
Get
last
him,
words?
Gladio, before he swiftly dodges your attack again. Alright, one hit's better than none, I guess. And yeah, I saw the star appear, so I figured this was about to happen. Nice. Alright, let's do it again. And by the way, there's a very important reason why I'm not using the Sword of the Father. I am going to use it, just not yet.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, there we go.
Want some?
Gladio!
Alright, get him, Gladio.
Any last words?
Gotta love it.
Oh, nice. It's another 10 AP. I can't see. I might have actually tried the Armiger Chain if it had still been down, but it got up right as I used it. Alright, Adamantoise, that's twice we knocked you down. Anything else up your sleeve? Yeah, I think I missed. Not that it mattered, that still wasn't the cool one. Say man, this thing must have like a rock solid eyelid. To be getting hit in the eye like that and just be like, eh, it's just a mild inconvenience. Yeah, that happens for some reason sometimes too. By the way, I guess I should mention this as well. The reason why I have them dressed all in black is, or no duh, I meant the reason I have them dressed all in their standard clothing, which just happens to be all black, is because it gives them max HP. And that is something I'm going to want for when I tackle the last two super dungeons. HP is extremely important there, so I want to have as much of it as possible. And I found this one food that gives all of them 9,999 HP. So that is exactly what I'm going to do when I take it on. I think their King's Garb gives them max HP as well. I'm not sure. I'll definitely have to check. But for nostalgia's sake, I just have them all dressed like this. Noctis being the exception, because I almost always have him dressed like this because I find his standard outfit to be the best he has.
Want some?
There you go.
One shot.
Let's see, where are the boys?
Gladio!
Oh, somewhere over there.
Any last words?
Speaking...
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Doesn't look good.
we got this. Speaking of garb, is anyone else kind of disappointed they didn't add Noctis' outfit from Final Fantasy Versus 13, the one from the trailer where he was rocking that Sasuke look like super hard? You guys remember that? Me personally, I am disappointed they didn't add that. I mean, you have him dressed like an idiot in some of his other outfits, but you don't have him wear one of the coolest he could possibly wear. That's really disappointing. And they could have worked it into the story too. They didn't have to give him the King's Raiment, I believe it's called, and it's supposed to be a nod to him being a king, and it resembles his dad's, which is good. But still, I would have liked to have seen him wear the Versus 13 outfit. There you go. Yeah, see, it didn't happen again. It's so weird. Or the very first time I fought it too, it would sometimes the counter just would not register.
Want some?
Hey,
This is probably a bad idea, but just for the sake of changing it up, I wanted to see.
Well, that's that.
Showtime!
No quarter.
Yeah, they're tickling it a little bit. Yeah, the thing is too dang thick. Alright, look at that, it's morning, so we've been fighting this thing for a full day. Or it's dawn, I should say, but, you know, morning, whatever. Alright, the armor gear is ready. That's just the roar. Don't care about that.
Gladio!
Any last words?
By the way, yeah, every time it slows down like that, that means it's going to be a critical hit. Provided it actually hits, of course.
Lights on now.
Yeah, don't just fall, Noctis, attack it. See, and it looked like it raised his head really far back that time. It makes me wonder if that would have been the one. Of course, I'll never know, but still, can't help but wonder.
Want some?
Man's gonna keep roaring at me, huh? Aim for your chin. Your chinny chin chin. So I think I can break it.
Gladio, do it!
Any last words?
Alright. I'm gonna switch back to the Dawn Hammer just before I forget, because I don't know if we can knock it down anymore. But even if we can't, it seems like I can only get 1 or 2 hits off of it anyway, so we'll go back to the Dawn Hammer. Okay. I was hoping that was it, but nah. I'll stop commenting about it. But
Want some?
I think that thing just crushed me. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, yeah, something bad definitely was going on there. But yeah, once you see what I'm talking about, you'll see why I keep bringing it up. Ugh. I could actually see the eyeball that time. That's more disturbing than just attacking it. See, look how high it raised his head for that. And Noctis is just free falling. So yeah, I'm going to try to get the armor gear. Well, I'm going to get the armor gear built back up. Then I'm going to try to bait out some of those counterattacks.
Sorry to break this up.
Oh, that was terrible, Gladio. You should have gotten much closer. Oh, I see. Okay, that might be the Black Hood interfering with the counterattack. That's very interesting. I'm not taking it off. That's been something I'll have to deal with. But it is worthy to note. It was like, and I was holding square that time. So it looks like sometimes the Black Hood will override my parry. But for the sake of keeping maximum mobility, I'm still going to keep it on.
Gladio, do it!
Alright, try again, Gladio.
Sorry to break this up.
Want some?
Bait out those attacks properly in spite of the Black Hood. Yeah, I see you. I see you looking at me. I'm going to try one other thing next time it does that. I'm going to try to see if there's like a sweet spot. I'm gonna try to be as far out as possible when it does that. And that's the roar. I actually recognize the differences now.
One false move and we're done for.
We can turn the tide yet.
Want some?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Proto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Yeah, get out of the way, Bush. Okay. I think that was my best shot. Alright, back to destroying that chinny chin chin.
Gotcha!
Want some?
Yeah, I know what I just said, but I'm actually going to put Impulse back on. Just in the off chance he actually does hit him twice. I thought Dawn Hammer's animation would be faster, which is why I put it back on in addition to everything else I said, but it looks like they're about the same. So might as well just keep it on. I'll just have to remember to put it on when I tackle the super dungeons.
Want some?
Gladio.
Any last words?
Man, I was expecting like 8 hits after that. Yeah, that's a good shot. I guess the camera demon agrees too. No, I cannot see Jack. I didn't even know I was on the ground.
Want some?
Come on, Adamantoise. Give me with your best shot. Man, if your roar is your best shot, then we might be here in a minute. I could also use magic, but I want to save the magic for... Save the magic for the super dungeons. Whoa, okay, it did it again. It's like that thing's neck has its own gravitational pull. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely what's happening. The black hood is overriding me trying to block it. Glady, I really wish you hadn't have done that right as I was about to tell you to do this.
Last words?
There we go. No, that's towards the Adamantoise. Don't want to go that way. Oh, that was cute.
Keep it together.
Come on, Adamantoise, you're starting to bore my audience. Oh, I don't think I ever really finished my thought about DFFOO, did I? I was mentioning how I hope they give Noctis justice in that game. because he's not using the weapon he ought to be using. He's not using the engine blade that gives him his EX ability, which I find very annoying. Because the sword that does give it to him, like this basic sword, you can't really make out what it is. It looks so basic compared to the engine blade. And they didn't have to do that. They could have done it the opposite way. Now, I know most of you won't know what I'm talking about, but for the sake of not staying silent for the next 45 minutes, I had to say something. Right?
Any last words?
I would say that's about 50%. I'm trying to see exactly if I can manipulate that, because I think, at least the last time that happened, I think I was moving, and that might have been what caused it to be interrupted. You know, it's funny you bring that up, Rella, because I actually noticed it whenever I teleport to these rocks. Okay, whenever I teleport to these rocks, you can see it's actually caught on them. I think the same thing is true for that side. So it's kind of funny, really. That's why this turtle can't really go anywhere. It's trying to kill us first, and then I guess it'll just turn back around. But yeah, the in-game reason why it's not moving is because it's essentially trapped, air quotes there for you, trapped by those two rocks on both sides. That's why the only thing that can be moved is its head. But yeah, I was also thinking, what kind of magic would be effective on this thing? 'Cause I mean, it's like it's made out of rock, and there is no water magic in this game. So I don't think lightning would work. Fire shouldn't work. Maybe ice. Ice seems like it would work, but again, I'm not gonna worry about it. This is the only magic I need.
Last words?
Well, at least you tagged it. I thought I was going to daftly avoid his attack again. Alright, now hold perfectly still. Nope, that didn't work. Then again, I didn't move to turn around. Maybe that messed it up. Yeah, get that chin. What, for the ground? Well, thanks for the heads up.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
It's nice knowing you guys.
Why you gotta say it like that? We're winning. It's like below 50%. Why is Prompto so quiet? That's the bigger question. He's not dead. Where's Prompto? Oh, there he is. Huh. He's really quiet.
Done for.
We can turn the tide yet.
Yeah, I guess it's just random, because that time I didn't move at all. Again, requires more experimentation.
Any last words?
Ah, what a lovely blue sky. Yeah, there's There's no way I was gonna make that. There we go. Yeah, can't wait to see the pictures Prompto has picked out at the end of this.
Gladio, do it!
Any last
Right here.
words?
There's no way you should miss. It's like coming right at you. Okay, I got hit, but I didn't see the numbers. Whatever.
Want some?
And our food buff is almost out. That's not good. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not a good thing. Okay, that's another thing. The Black Hood, obviously, well, maybe not obviously if you don't know, but you can only use your phase when you're on the ground. So in situations like that, the Black Hood doesn't help at all. You'll still get hit in midair. Alright, Animantoids, let's play that game again. Try to hit me. Hey, look, he's actually cooperating. I'm actually going to try really hard to break this thing's chin now. So I feel like I can. I know I keep saying that, but the more I fight it, the more curious I get. Because his entire face is messed up, but not his chin. So it makes me wonder if it can be broken too. Oh. I wish I could lock on. That'd be nice.
Gladio!
And then that time I think my counterattack missed. I'd imagine Prompto's... You know what? Let's check that out. Just because we can. No, that's not it. It's techniques. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Breaks the limits on their techniques. So it can be more than... I forgot you actually had to purchase these. I don't really care. Noctis is all I really need. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's weird. I thought Noctis would have one. I guess he doesn't. That's too bad. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
Even our best still isn't good enough.
Not with that attitude, listen.
We're getting there. Didn't mean to attack his foot. Interesting.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was gonna let Ignis do it. That's a very handy ability, saves me some potions. I don't know if it'll work in the super dungeon. I hope it does, but I don't think it will. And that's a very good example of the Black Hood. You see I'm clearly running, but I still dodge the attack. Ordinarily, without the Black Hood, you'd have to hold square, which slows Noctis down for doing this. But I can still run just fine and almost always still be dodging. Very useful equipment. But okay, that's enough jibber jabber. Let's try to get some damage out on this thing.
You're done for.
There we go.
One shot.
I don't think I broke its chin, but I kept smacking it in the face. So now I'm gonna have to aim for its eye if I want to do the most damage. But yeah, this is air step. It basically lets Noctis stay in the air indefinitely when it's using like a sword, a spear, and I think daggers. Thank you, thank you. Not 100% sure, but it's very clearly obvious it can be done with the sword. He just does this forever. And I also have a move or ability that gives me MP when I'm attacking like this. So my MP just constantly refills as I'm doing this. So like I said, just dancing on the clouds forever. Ooh, that's sticky. It's like something you see in one of those deep sea horror movies. Yeah, that's quite the roar. You're gonna change up your style now? You're gonna start seeing the fun stuff? And I think Prompto has still been quiet, except for that.
One false move and we're done for.
Just keep it together, Prompto.
Oh well, at least you're talking again. Ah, man.
Suddenly unexpected. Gladio!
Any last words?
Stay alert.
Oh, that's cool. Even though I was invincible because of that, Ignis's ability still went through, so I still got the healing. Or accelerated healing, I should say. Jeez, man, that thing's entire chin just goes to the sky, doesn't it?
Want some?
That's an interesting one.
Lights on now.
I love the last hit of that Armiger Warp Strike. It feels so powerful. That's kind of a cool shot. It's literally eclipsing the sun.
Gladio, do it!
Any last words?
It's a good thing their clothes only get dirty when they're getting beat up, because these guys should be dust caked from all the sand and dust and mud and earth this thing's kicking up. Yep, just like that. Oh, it did change his attack. It didn't do that before. Good, very good. Yeah, it's actually like comboing me, which is really odd considering how huge and slow it is. But it didn't do that attack until now.
Doesn't look good.
Well, that combo attack.
Gotcha!
It's so weird how many hit spots this thing has on its neck or its face. You'd think it'd just be like the eyes, the chin, the forehead. But no, I'm hitting this thing like on the side of his neck. Oh, you're not making that one, Gladio. Oh, thank goodness it walked back into it. Yes, this is it. Check this out. I think that's so freaking cool. I wish whenever you got to do it, it'd like
Pretty sure we're doomed.
stun it or knock it down or something. That is so freaking cool looking. It blew me away the first time I saw it. I hope you all liked it as much as I did. I hyped it up enough. But yeah, I don't think I can do it again. I've only ever been able to do it one time. Twice now. But only once per fight. The very first time and just now. So,
No one
hope
miss
you
your
got
nice
your...
guy.
Shut up!
Definitely a treat for the eyes. Needed that weird non-warp again. But okay, I'm satisfied. We finally got it out. So now we can focus on actually killing this thing. And then at the very end, I have one last thing I want to try. So Rella, you still among us? What'd you think of that? I'd say probably another 30 minutes or so, depending on how much damage I can actually dish out. Yeah, see? That was like a back-to-back roar. Okay. So now that I finally got that out of the way, I can just go back to doing max damage. We just need to start aiming straight for the eyes. If I can break the chin, that's great, but like I said, I don't want to hold you all hostage. Oh, yeah, I probably should go and attack. I just had that thought it can knock me off that rock from roaring too loud.
Yes! Just one last push!
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. Yeah, no, Rella, I saw your comment. I really wish they had made it a stun at the end of it, because first off, what's the point of programming something that awesome, but it having no real effect on the boss besides damage, and it even wasn't a critical hit. So, I'm really disappointed they didn't do anything more with it besides make it look cool.
Gladio, do it.
Ah, well. When I kill this thing, I'm going to try to make it as cinematic as I can. So hopefully it'll work, because I only really have one shot with it. And I don't know if it's RNG or if it's when I get his health to a certain percentage or what. All I know is I have one shot, so cross your fingers. You don't have to have your fingers crossed the entire hour or however long it takes to kill this thing, but just be wishing me luck. Send me those good vibes, because I really want you all to see it, and I really want to do it for you. I would say it's actually even cooler than what we just did. Provided, of course, I can pull it off. Yeah, that's right, clip right through it. Do that maximum damage, clipping through its entire body. See, I had no idea I was that close to the ground. Camera demon, it is no joke.
Want some?
Take that.
You're done for.
Just about. Aim for the eyes. No, not the neck. There we go. This is one of those times to be really handy to have like a Kingdom Hearts lock on, where once I say, hey, lock on to this, you stay locked on to it. That'd be nice. Just send me some time. Armature and whatnot. Ow. So yeah, we do not want...
Still isn't good enough.
I don't want that happening just yet.
Want some?
Gladio, do it.
Alright, Gladio, hit it before it cartwheels out of the way. What did I just say? Yeah. I try to fall to the ground so I'd make it faster, but no go. I guess I'll finish talking about DFFOO. But yeah, I really love Noctis's engine blade. It's so iconic, it looks cool, it's recognizable from a distance. Not at all the weapon he's actually using in that game. He's using a weapon called the Rune Saber, which I think if you can get it in the main game, it's something you can either buy or it's hidden, because I don't really remember it. But he does use it in the Terra World crossover. I made a video on that too, by the way, so you can see it there. It looks so basic compared to the engine blade. I'm really disappointed about that. So I'm hoping in DFFOO that when I'm assuming they're going to give Noctis a improved EX attack, because it seems some of unless it's unique to certain characters, which I think wouldn't be very fair. It'd be nice if they all could have this, because it's very useful. Where when they use an EX attack, it adds on to their moves. I'm trying to explain this without being flattened. It allows them to use their other moves one more time. Like it'll add one to the counter. That's as clear as I can explain it. Noctis's current EX attack does not do that. So I'm hoping they'll upgrade his EX to do that as well, and it actually be the Ultima Blade. And not some other stupid, basic looking sword. I don't know, I'm a little biased in case it wasn't obvious. I wonder if Sky will make it to the stream. I hope so. Oh, gee, thanks for that. It's about to be 2 days straight fighting this thing. It's nighttime again. Said about to be, not quite yet. Saw its eyeball again.
Gladio!
Get it, Gladio, before it backflips out of the way this time. Oh, it just about did, didn't it? Thanks, Ignis. That weird parry. No, not its foot. Come on, wasting time. Where's its face?
Gotcha!
Alright, fine. See, that's what I'm talking about. I tried to find his head and I couldn't.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Also, I guess I should mention this too. This song, I really, really like it, but fighting this creature called the Phantom Male in DFFOO almost made me hate it. I'm exaggerating, but only a little bit. Like, I really hate fighting the Phantom Male. What made it so bad is either some of the players did not know or they straight up did not care. But essentially, if you attack the Phantom Male willy-nilly, it's very possible that it'll be completely your fault, that you'll get a teammate killed, if not get your team completely wiped, which has happened to me before on both accounts, where I'm trying to not have my bravery broken, and one of my teammates would attack carelessly when the Phantom Male has them targeted, and it's using this ability called Phantom, which basically makes its attacks invisible, so you don't know when it's going to attack, you just know who is going to attack. They completely ignore it, so they attack anyway. They get their bravery broken, adding to its attack, and then it attacks me, and then it kills me when I did nothing wrong. I really hate that. Oh wow, look at his tongue. Wonder if I could have actually hit that. Probably not. The window would have been way too small. But yeah, that's like the most annoying thing in that game, hands down. It's worse than not getting the drop you wanted. It's worse than losing to a boss you're nearly beaten. It's being killed by someone else's carelessness and or stupidity. And it's completely not your fault. That's like the worst feeling I can think of in that game.
Gladio, do it!
Come on, Gladio,
Any
you can
last
do it.
words?
Especially if it walks right into it. Yep, just like that. There we go. I think whenever it flashes red, I noticed that now. It was a lot easier to see at night. And as per usual, the armor girl wasn't ready. That's fine. This is good enough. Not where I wanted to hit. There we go. Thanks to the air step, I can just kind of shimmy my way up there. There we go. Had to do some mid-air maneuvers to get that to work. I know it looked really simple on screen, but a little more complicated than what you might think. Alright, allow him to use Piercer.
Oh, hi there,
Ain't
opening.
got much life left in it.
Ah, good job, Prompto.
That wasn't so hard.
Nailed it!
Let me guess, it just woke up, right? Nope, no it hasn't.
Let's go, fellas.
Yeah, armor chain.
Oh yeah!
Ready.
I know you can't see what's going on, but I promise you it's really cool. There we go.
No more Mr. Nice Guy!
The triggering the armor and doing the armor chain is super... I'm exaggerating it. It's not super tedious, but it's more tedious than it needs to be. Like, anytime you see me do something like this and the armor is full, it's usually meaning I'm trying to activate the armor, but it's not optimized very well. Same thing for the armor chain. I wish they had their own designated button. Or at least when I activate the armor, obviously pressing those two buttons again should trigger the armor chain on its own, but it doesn't. Ouch. I tried to use Gladio's impulse, but it wasn't ready. Or rather, he wasn't ready. Huh, weird. Didn't do as much damage. Oh, right. I forgot the food buff. It fell off a while ago, but yeah, that's why. I think the food buff that I had increased critical hits by 30%. I'm not sure what I get when I beat this thing.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I get when I beat this thing the second time, so this will be new for the both of us.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Ignis. Yeah, right in its stupid face. Oh, I know something I can do to make this go by faster. Like I said, believe it or not, I actually don't want to hold you all hostage. I forgot I had these items. I don't even know why I have these. I guess I had them before I had the black hood. I don't know what the difference between the muscle stimulant and the other thing is.
Okay!
On this note, I guess I should go ahead and comment on this as well. I really like how the items in the game are actually like normal items. What the heck happened to you, Ignis? You were doing fine the entire fight. What happened? Anyway, I guess this is a good example. Something like the potion. In actuality, it's just like a soda or an energy drink or something. In this universe, only Noctis really has potions and high potions and things down and whatnot. You can buy them at the store, and they're called that, but I think they're called that for the player's sake. That's not what they actually are in game. I don't remember where I found this at, but again, going back to what I just said, the potions are actually like an energy drink, and the reason why they heal is because Noctis uses his magic to vitalize the energy drink, to give it those magical healing properties. So the same can be said for every healing related item in the game. So I thought that was pretty neat, because remember, in this universe, the only ones that can use magic are those associated with the Lucis Callum bloodline, whether that be directly, literally blood, like Regis, Noctis, Arden, or by association, like the Kingsglaive. Anyone else, magic doesn't exist. And again, this is also tied into DFFOO. I made a video on that as well, where Noctis encounters the other characters from other worlds. He mentions how using magic isn't a normal thing, or something like that. That's in reference to his world. So I know, just a little nerd fact, but I like that. How the super potions and whatnot are like Mountain Dew and Pepsi and all that. I thought that was kind of funny.
Gladio, do it!
Any last words?
Say your prayers!
Alright, let's use the other one. Yeah, see, it's like a little bottle.
Yep.
I know that's not saying much because in most games the potions and whatnot do come in bottles as well. But I just mean it looked like an ordinary bottle, like it'd have like, I don't know, pills or something inside of it. And on that note, I really do wish the potions actually were like sodas. They do look like they're in these fancy bottles, but I wish to go along with the lore, they really were in these soda-looking bottles, like with an icon and a logo and whatnot. Alright, let me see what it's going to do next, and I'm going to... Wow, you got quite the arm, Gladio. I don't know if you all saw that, but Gladio threw his sword completely straight, zero drop or air resistance at all, right past me, trying to hit the adamantoid. I think he still missed, but it was still a very impressive throw.
Gladio!
Any last words?
Yeah, nice. Okay, where's your face? Ah, there it is.
Say your prayers!
Yeah, there we go. Real powerful warp strike. That's what I want to see. Stop shaking your head no when hitting me. It's really annoying. What fucking... Oh, that's quite the fall. Ouch. I was going to try to land on that rock. I guess I kind of did, but not the way I wanted to. But yeah, like I said earlier, most of your damage is going to come from just falling, not the actual adamantoids. Unless it does something really weird, like earlier, when it, I swear it crushed me somehow, even though it didn't do an actual attack. Like, it just looked down at me when I was under it, and my health just almost flatlined. But yeah, aside from weird inconsistencies like that, most of your damage is going to be from falling. Hey, sweet, I did it! You saw that? The horn actually flew off. Or tusk, I guess. I don't think they're actually horns when they're right there, but you saw that? It actually flew off. That was cool. So I was right. You can, unless of course that doesn't count as a chin. It counts as like the side of his face. I don't know. It has so many targets on just his head alone. I wonder where it landed. I can't see. It's too much dust. Well, I don't see it, but as you can see right there, it clearly got snapped off. There's that combo roar again.
Two options, kill or be killed.
Taking him down.
Yeah, I think we've made up our mind on that a good bit ago, Gladio, like 2 days ago in-game. Or at least a day and a half. I don't understand why that doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes they're right beside me and it doesn't work. And sometimes they're nowhere near me and it does work. I'm trying to make Gladio do his impulse, but he doesn't want to do it.
Gladio!
Any last
Unless
words?
I say something about it, apparently. I guess it's also a good time to mention, I kind of wish they did more with the weapons, because the ones that are in here look really good, but some of them look literally exactly the same, but just different effects. And if that's because it's like, well, you really like this weapon, you just want it to look exactly the same but stronger, that's completely fine. But then that's when it should also have some like a glamour system, which is why I have never-ending. Yeah, I don't want to go that far. That might actually end the fight. I didn't mean to go that far. Anyway, that's where something like a glamour system would come in handy, which is why I have never-ending praise for Final Fantasy XIV for doing that, because that was such a great idea. I remember the very first time they brought that up, it was the most hyped thing I was ready for, man. I was so happy when they finally introduced the glamour system. And I really wish more games did something like that, because I know I'm not alone in this. Just picture whatever game you want. I guarantee you all have at least one, where there's this really cool looking weapon that's like level 30, but it looks great. But then there's a much stronger weapon like level 80, and it looks completely terrible. It looks worse than the level 30 weapon. But if you want to be doing good, you can't just slap level 30 on and here you are doing level 100 content, you know. But that's where a glamour system would come in handy. You wear what you want to wear, but still be as effective as you need to be. Yeah, not making that. Gladio still doesn't want to do impulse. Unless I say it, I knew he was going to do it. That's exactly why I said that, just to make him do it. Okay. I'm actually glad that happened too, because I wasn't paying attention to the power EX falling off.
Okay! One shot!
Who will fall first? Us or them?
Taking him down.
Get out!
I know you don't. Not getting rid of me that easy.
Shut up!
It looks so weird sometimes when it retracts his head like that, because I'm never ready for it, especially when it's like that for real.
Gladio!
But we're getting there. It's almost dead. Gotta remember to do my plan though. That's unfortunate that whoop strike missed. That would have been a good hit.
Gladio, do it! Get back!
Yeah, Noctis did that painful fall, but ironically he didn't take any damage, but he was still in the animation of it, so that's interesting. Okay, and now we have been officially fighting this thing for 2 days, because it's dawn again.
Got it!
There we go.
Gotcha!
Lights on now. Ready, guys?
Ready.
Oh yeah!
Look where you're going.
Oh, sorry about that.
Careful,
Say your
Prompto.
prayers.
Oh wow, I think that fall actually broke the armor chain. That kind of sucks. But that's actually probably a good thing, because I want to be very tender with the health that it has remaining right now. Yeah, I'll take that 10 AP. I don't mind.
Gladio!
Any last words?
Ooh, that lucky be a good hit. Alright, it's awake again. Whew, that adrenaline is pumping, because now we're going to try my plan. I'm actually going to use the Sword of the Father on purpose. And hopefully it won't kill it. Actually, I know exactly what I need to do. I won't even really have to do that. I'm sorry, Noctis. Yeah, I really am sorry. Okay, let's see if I can do it.
I'll rally to you.
Not going down that easy.
Yeah, gotta try again. Let's see. Well, yeah, just to be safe.
Want some?
Trust me, Noctis, this hurts me as much as it hurts you.
Out for the count already?
Nah, I'm still in this.
Yeah, you know it. Now, I'm gonna have to be very careful with this, guys, so I'm gonna save the warp strike for when it does that. Get maximum fall height.
Gotcha!
Want some?
I know this looks really stupid, but in case it wasn't obvious what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to kill this thing with a summon, because something very special happens when I can get a summon out.
Looks like I made it.
Yeah, just in time. I guess that is true.
Keep it together.
So unless I accidentally kill this thing with warp strikes, or my teammates do it, I'm gonna keep on trying. I really want this to work. But I can only summon when Noctis is about to die. Which works for cinematic reasons, like story-wise, but gameplay-wise, it kind of sucks. Especially when you have teammates actually doing their job for once. I mean, it's cool we got to see that one cinematic attack I was telling you about, but I want you to see the summon.
Thanks, Prompto. Glad to be of service.
Yeah, thanks, Prompto. The one time I actually don't want you to.
Want some?
Let me try something. Actually get like really far from them.
Say your prayers.
And yet here they are still somehow.
I need that.
Want some?
Now, come on, man. The time is right.
Paying attention. What?
Well, I'm paying attention all right. Just a shame the game ain't letting me do what I want to do.
Final stretch, guys.
Yeah, almost home free.
Wow, that was embarrassing.
I know.
I know what I'm doing, Prompto. Shut up. What makes it so bad, I guess I should go ahead and say this, is I kind of did a mock battle of this a couple days ago where I let my health get this low on purpose near the beginning of the fight, and Ramu was summoned. Now I'm trying to summon on purpose, and nothing's happening. Look at that. I think Prompto killed it. Man, that's so lame. I really wanted you guys to see the summon. That's super disappointing. Maybe I'll do it in my own time, and of course, when no one's watching, then it will happen, but... Or you could just go and look it up
That took
yourself.
everything we had.
You should be proud you gave it your all.
I've got nothing left.
We actually did it.
Piece of cake, huh?
After an infinite regression, we arrived at an answer. The turtles all the way down.
Yeah, you're right. It really is Goki. Because I'm glad you watched this. Because now watch. When I take on the super dungeons, I don't know when I'm going to do it. Probably later this week. When I go back to take on the super dungeons, or you can go look up the videos already made on them.
Overhead.
Or you can go look up the videos already made on them. I'm going to go and change some stuff. You'll see how when I would want them to save me, they're too busy getting killed themselves. Then yet, here I am, trying to make the ending as epic as possible, and it doesn't work, because there is a special animation that happens if you summon the, if you do a summon with the Animantoids before it dies. And I guess I waited too late. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I guess I did it too late. Its health was so low, the game must have been like, what's the point of summoning? His health is already so low, why summon? So that's probably what happened.
Try this on for size. Sorry.
Wings up.
Is that all you got?
Got it on its last legs.
Let's put it out of its misery.
Swift and painful.
None the worse for wear.
And as fun as it would be to jog all the way back, but yeah, I guess when I get super bored, I'll just fight the Adamantoise on my own and try to get that summon to happen and make sure I record it. But honestly, I'm not surprised. That's how my luck works. Again, those of you who know, been watching my videos for quite some time, you notice that is how my luck works.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
You're actually
Gotcha.
right. Nah, let's do it at the car. So I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I'm really not surprised at all. Disappointed, absolutely, but not surprised.
Sid's friends, was it? Nice work out there.
Yeah, I love this game too. Love it a lot. And yeah, it does suck really. It was a long fight. Didn't even really get anything that good out of it. Let me show this real quick before you go, to show the actual reward you get for doing it for the very first time. What you get for killing the Adamantoise is this. You might have saw it earlier when I was showing off the Black Hood. The Adamantite Bangle. Yeah, let's see, where are you? There it is. A bangle forged of adamantite increases maximum HP ridiculously. And as you can see right there, it adds 10,000 to your HP. So no matter who you give it to, no matter how low your stats are, putting this on automatically gives you 9,999 HP. So it essentially ends your HP problems for good. So that's what you actually get when you beat the Adamantoise for the very first time. Really handy when it comes to taking on those super dungeons. That episode 2. It depends on when exactly it comes out. Will determine on when I get it, but I absolutely plan to get it.
You ready to rumble, Noctis?
In King's Night? Oh yeah, I'm game.
In that case, I'll join you.
But yeah, I've made up my mind. I'm definitely going to fight the Adamantoise again on my own time, and I'm going to show you that summon.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
I see a really stupid picture down there. Yeah, that one.
I likes.
Yeah, I know.
Nailed it.
This should be a hit. Real tough getting the whole thing in the shot.
Yeah, he actually commented on it. And of course, that's what we just did. Alright, now that the dude bros are all rested up, got all my items stocked up again, now I'll actually end the stream. Thanks to you for all coming out, all 3 of you. Greatly appreciate it. As I was saying, greatly appreciate it. I'm going to fight the Adamantoise on my own time, maybe sometime tomorrow or when I get super bored, so look forward to that video. I'm absolutely going to do it. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you around.